and welcome to the second of the best of three in the top 8 of the Battle for the Wall. We have Ryan Wood on the left playing Tyrell Crossing again, and Tamas on the right playing Night's Watch Fealty. And I'm joined today by Richard. Hi, Richard.
Hi.
Hello. So this video was very kindly donated by Ben Fox from Ireland. So he was there recording the videos. And he's letting me and Richard do the commentary on this one. But hopefully get Ben back to commentate on the top 4. So, spoilers, if you just watched the previous game, Ryan won the first of the best of 3. So if Ryan wins this game, he will be through to the top 4. Otherwise, if Tamas wins, there will be the last round of the best of 3 to see who goes through to the top 4 from them. So you can see, like, they've literally just gone straight into the second game. Ryan's still got his plot revealed and everything, so they just need to, get back into the mindset of a new game, I think. But it's a long day, isn't it, Richard?
I can imagine it would be.
So I believe Ben was saying the last video that was 185 players.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a lot of rounds of Swiss.
That is a lot around the Swiss, yeah. So I think it went to like a top 32, top 16, top 8 or something. You were following it more than me, weren't you?
Yeah, this is the second day.
Oh, the second day. Oh, wow. It would be a very long day if it was on one day, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think the top 32 may have been on the first day, and then the top 16 was on the second day.
Right, okay. Okay, we've got some setups here then. So on the left, Ryan is set up with a garden caretaker, butterbumps and night flowers. And on the right, Tamas has got 2 haunted forests. That's going to be annoying. Shadow Tower Mason and Sam. So,
Worse.
Yeah, I was going to say, who do you say has got the best setup there then, Richard?
Tamas will be happy, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's not going to lose an unopposed challenge anytime soon.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, isn't it? He's not got the wall down yet, but hopefully he'll be able to find it in the next few cards.
I mean, Shadow Tower Mason is almost activated already.
Yeah. We've got Here to Serve on the right to go and fetch Maester Raymond. And then on the left, we've got Time of Plenty. It's a bit more card draw. And I do like Time of Plenty. It's good gold as well as getting your cards. So admittedly giving the other player an extra card, but, that much gold for card draw, I'm quite happy with that.
People don't care, do they?
No, just the extra card. You can deal with that. So, first player is Ryan in this. Hopefully Tamas has found the wall so we can get started with these.
What do you mean, hopefully? Are you rooting for Tamas?
Well, no, but, it's nice to see a good balanced game. And
I thought Ryan was one of us.
One of us.
Jesus.
Sorry. Ryan is one of us, but, I have to be, impartial, apart from when you're playing, and then, I can root for the other person as much as possible.
Great.
But, I have to be balanced. I'd like everyone to be happy with the way they played and to be satisfied with the cards they draw.
Yeah, but Tamas is playing Night's Watch Fealty.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This is going to surely incur lots of math.
Oh, yeah, but you're his, and you're an accountant, so you can do the math.
Stop it.
We have a duped Randall.
Seems good.
Seems good. And that's the rose garden on the bottom there as well that got played out. But I don't know if you've watched the last game yet, Richard. You didn't watch the game that I commentated on without you?
Well, I started.
Uh-huh.
Then I got distracted.
Right. Well done. Thank you for supporting our own channel, darling.
But you said Ryan won, so I don't need to watch it now.
But anyway, so Randall was all set up. He had appointed. He was ready to go. And he's Craven. So.
Sad times.
Sad times. So I wonder if Tamas has got another Craven. I'll have to see. Well, he does have double duped Amon. Okay, well, he's not going anywhere, is he?
Nope. It means he can Valar with impunity.
He can Valar quite happily, can't he? And that's
if he wanted to.
If he wanted to, yeah. And a Dragon Glass Dagger onto Shadow Tower Mason. So, effects Dragon Glass Dagger then, is it +1 or 2 strength? 2 strength. And then also means that it's immune to opponents' character abilities, if I believe
Yes.
that's correct. Yeah, cool. So yeah, that'd be quite nice. Helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what character abilities do you think he might be afraid of in Tyrell? There probably aren't many.
Yeah, that's true.
I assume the most popular one would be Balon and Danny, but they're not obviously Tyrell.
Yeah, but he may have faced a few of them coming up to this point, so I'm sure it was useful at some point during the tournament. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in there.
Very true.
But lots of math going on here. So Ryan's crossing, so he obviously wants to try and get all 3 of the challenges through. Makes sense to try and use Randall on the 3rd one, because of course Randall will restand because he gets that plus strength from the 3rd challenge. And bearing that in mind, you know, he wants to make sure his 3rd challenge is one he can win. So we're going in for our first challenge with the Hedge Knight and Knight of Flowers with a military challenge. And the only one that can defend there really is Shadow Tower Mason.
Yeah, he's gone in with both, because if he just goes in with the Knight of Flower, that 4 strength, I would assume that he can lose because the Shadow Tower Mason with the Dragon Glass Dagger and the Haunted Forest add up to 6 strength. So Knight of Flowers 4 strength, Hedge Knight, there is another knight on the board, so he's 2 strength in this challenge. So that's 6 strength.
So Tamas didn't defend with anybody, so he just let it go unopposed. Well, not unopposed because of the Haunted Forest.
He declared no defenders.
Yes, that's the technical term, isn't it? So no defenders. Haunted Forests are now knelt, and he's knelt Mace Raymond to save someone. Doesn't matter so much because it's not against Lanny. And yeah, so he's just ready to go. The thing is, though, Tamas doesn't really need to worry too much about defending all the challenges because there's no wall yet, so it doesn't matter so much.
You do see sometimes Night's Watch players defending every challenge, even when they haven't got the wall out yet.
Yeah.
That does happen quite a lot.
I may be guilty of that.
It's like that mindset.
Yeah, like I don't normally play Night's Watch, and then when I attempt to, I'm like, oh my god, I have to defend the wall. And it's like, you don't have the wall. Why are you defending? It's like, but I have to defend something. But yeah, I probably shouldn't be over defending. We have an intrigue from Butterbumps. That's risky. Yep,
it is risky. I mean, the way he threw the card down, I would assume he knew that something like this might happen.
Yeah, so Laura said, popping out, defending the challenge, back to hand. Which does mean that forced reaction from Butterbumps. Ryan does need to have a card randomly discarded from hand.
I guess he's weighed up the pros and cons of losing a card from Butterbump against obviously using Randall perhaps twice this phase.
Yeah.
Definitely once, getting the crossing power, getting the renown power, and obviously claim.
Yeah, it's worth trying to get
for the
that
cost
third
of
challenge.
a card.
Yeah. The Crown of Golden Roses would have been nice for him with Randall, because that does help with Randall's restand too. But Randall went in for the power, immediately restood because it's their challenge. Okay, let's wind quickly forward. Intrigue from Sam, unopposed. Tears of Lisa Randall.
Tears of Lisa doesn't see a lot of play.
It doesn't.
Generally.
Especially not in defending Night's Watch.
At the moment. Yeah, I've seen it in the aggressive Night's Watch.
Yeah. Oh, that's naughty, because that means unprotected board, Night's Watch, Mace Raymond duped. I know, I'll play.
What?
You know he's going to play?
You want me to say the words?
Yeah.
We could just let the viewers guess.
Yeah, but, all right. Viewers, guess what Tamas might play with a really unprotected board? It's Valar! Woo!
It's an ideal play. It's fantastic for him. You're far too excited.
I'm always excited.
I mean, Ryan's board is murdered.
I know, but I thought Tamas played that really, really well.
He did.
I would totally not have expected Tears from that deck. And then Randall's dupe's gone. Ryan thought he was safe, and now, Night Flowers and Randall is dead. I mean, that's a bit of a a kick, really, isn't it?
Okay, but does Ryan run Ghost of Harrenhal in this deck? I think I've seen Ghost of Harrenhal in a lot of these Tyrell Rush decks.
Right.
And I note Randall is on the top of the dead pile there. So just bear that in mind. It's something you always have to bear in mind at the moment.
Yeah, it's true.
So Tamas can just get some more stuff out, some more cheap stuff out.
Yeah.
A couple of Steward of the Wall. And yeah, he doesn't need to play out the wall yet, if he even has it.
But he does play out the Iron Throne. A bit more
That will
passive
help.
power gain.
Yep.
That should help a lot. And on Ryan's side, he's got plenty of gold. So he's got 6 gold from his time of plenty. He's knelt the Rose Garden to get out a Garden Caretaker. Kneeling the Garden Caretaker for an Arbonite. So, you know, if we can get 3 characters out for all of his icons, that would be good, but probably unlikely. Yeah, we've got Brienne out there for 5. So he's got 2 icons out, which is certainly better than none. And Brienne also has Renown, which is nice.
It's a shame for Ryan if he had that extra gold. He could have forced, you know, an unopposed through. Because he could have, you know, won an intrigue challenge. Actually, he couldn't even do that. Haunted Forest.
Yeah, the unopposed...
They are obscene. Why are they not unique?
The unopposed thing doesn't matter too much. But it would have been nice to have the extra gold so he could leave the Garden Caretaker standing, which meant he could have done the 3 challenges.
Yep.
But you know, like Richard probably confirm, I do have a habit of saying I only needed 1 extra gold.
What's your favourite line?
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit gold hungry in games. We had a military coming through from Brienne, which was defended. Ryan's not bothering to do the intrigue because Tamas would win. And just as a heads up, in case you don't notice, Tamas just passed his challenges and just let Ryan go for it because Tamas obviously had no claim anyway. So yeah, nothing really changed that turn. Ryan didn't gain any extra power, but Tamas got 1 from winning Dom with the Iron Throne. So a bit of a quick game, quick round, sorry. But good for Tamas because it really did sort of help to clear the boards a bit and get rid of those troublesome characters.
Now you can really focus on setting up the wall in this round.
Yes, yeah. You'd hope that if you'd found it, now would be a good time to play it out and start really defending those challenges because he's got enough characters on the board now that he can do that.
Did he run building orders in the first game? He almost definitely ran counting coppers.
Yeah, I can't remember if he did or not. Okay. Richard. Okay. Right, goes to Harrenhal on the left from Ryan.
Not entirely surprising.
No, but Ryan's getting back his Randall, and Tamas is getting a Sam. Just point out, Ryan was first player, but he got Tamas to trigger his plot first, which is calling the banners, which means that Tamas only gets a 3 gold rather than 4. And then triggering his own plot to get the characters back on the board. I'd also like to point out that Calling the Banners plot card. Nice, isn't it?
Seems okay.
That's the one from the Silent Sisters over in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that I bought. A nice Calling the Banners one.
Oh, I haven't seen you use it yet.
Yeah, but it's too pretty. I don't want it to get dirty.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so Randall on the board with an appointed. He is ready to go, especially with Marge out there.
Oh, when did she get out?
In Ryan's marshalling.
Oh, awesome.
Alright, pay attention even if you don't. But Tamas just put the wall out. Did you notice that? Oh, and Craven! It's like last game!
Oh, man.
Alright, Tamas has played the wall. And then he has Cravened the Tricon Randall, who gets to keep freestanding.
That must be so disappointing.
Oh, no. Okay, so Tamas did this last game, right? He Cravened Ryan's Randall. And then next turn, Ryan played Confiscation. So, of course, Tamas predicted this and played Varys' Riddle to get rid of Randall's bodyguard as well at the same time.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting to see if Ryan plays Confiscation next turn, or if Ryan thinks that Tamas will play Varys' Riddle and get rid of the Appointed or something.
Well, that's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, but it would still be irritating to lose a Tricon. So I don't know, it'd be interesting to see if they psych each other out, if one doesn't do it so the other one doesn't get the thing.
Well,
I
from
don't know.
Tamas's perspective, he could just play Varys' Riddle anyway because it's a plot with solid stats. At a stage in the game where he looked to be set,
Yeah.
ready to face the onslaught from Ryan. So
Yeah.
he could just play that, and if he hits, he hits. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's no big deal for him.
Yeah, that's fair enough point. Yeah, it would be interesting to see if Ryan predicts this and plays something different that might possibly damage Tamas in some way. I don't know. I mean, Valar might hurt, but I don't think he'd want a Valar himself. I don't think he'd mind runs Valar in his deck.
I wouldn't have thought so.
No, it's a rush deck type
Yes.
crossing, so probably not. Just having a quick look at Tamas's board. So we've got Howder out there. So remembering that Howder can kneel locations and attachments to boost the character's strength. We've got a military challenge coming in from Brienne. Yeah, from Brienne.
Yep.
So that would be military for... She's 5 strength normally. Or 4.
She is 5.
Okay, so it'd be military coming in for 4 because of the crossing challenge. It'd be nice to get the Haunted Forest now.
Well, he got Shadow Tower Mason there, who, if defended, would defend with 6. Because of the 7. Haunted Forest times 2, the wall, Dragonglass Dagger, and he's standard 2 strength.
That's insane, isn't it?
It is pretty strong. And of course he had ways of triggering Howder to boost with Craven.
Okay, so Tamas has decided to leave one Haunted Forest standing as its opposition, but knelt one of the Haunted Forests to boost the Shadow Tower Mason's strength by 1. So that's a good play. So if he was happy to let the Haunted Forest get knelt, you might as well kneel one of them with Howder's ability to boost someone, because you only need 1 to defend with.
It's true.
So yeah, it's a good play.
It's very efficient. It's efficient play. I'm sad to say, a lot of people wouldn't think of that.
No, I wouldn't. I must admit, watching Tamas play with the Night's Watch deck has been really, sounds silly, really, really educational. Like in the last game as well that I commentated on, I felt like he did a lot of things that I found really, really, interesting the way he did it, and just, I don't know, I just thought he did really, really well, with moves that I wouldn't have thought of doing.
Yeah. It's what happens when we watch top quality players play the game, and they play in a way that you're not entirely accustomed to because they do so many things that you don't normally think of.
Yeah, it's certainly got me thinking a bit more about it. Just a quick look at Ryan's side. So Ryan went in with an intrigue challenge of Arbor Knight for his crossing turn, but Dolores Egg came out and just defended that, that left him on the board because Valar's happened. Mine probably didn't have a reset, so there's no reason not to leave him on the board.
How many plots did the last game go to? Did they cycle through?
No, I don't believe so.
Tamas probably has a good idea of at least 5 or 6 of Ryan's plots.
Yeah, so got an intrigue coming in here from Tamas. I believe that was with the Steward and Sam, if I remember correctly. Yeah. The glare's not so good on this, is it? Yeah, I think it was Sam.
Well, with wall strength, you think he would win?
So Ryan defended with Randall, thinking he would win, but forgot about Craven, which was knelt by Howder, to boost his strength to get to the 5 for the win.
He probably didn't forget. He probably knelt Randall, hoping that Tamas may not use it or there might be an oversight. But either way, he was going to defend it to block the unopposed, because he's not going to win dominance anyway from the Iron Throne.
No.
So he was always going to defend with Randall. But yeah, there's always the off chance Tamas might not realise, or just have everyone makes mistakes, everyone has a slip.
Yeah. I did actually forget to point out earlier, when Tamas tearsed Randall in the first round, I think in the excitement of tearsing Randall, Tamas actually forgot to take some unopposed power. So I did forget to mention that at the time, but I think it is important to note that Tamas is down 1 power from what he should have had. So he did forget to take an unopposed in the game.
See, even the best players make mistakes.
Yeah, it's easily done. I mean, if they're on the second day of this super long tournament,
high pressure.
Yeah, high pressure. There's probably
Lots of people watching.
Yeah.
iPad perched precariously on chairs. It's all very intimidating.
Okay, so as we were discussing earlier, Tamas has played Varys' riddle, probably hoping to catch Ryan's confiscation. But Ryan has played close call. So Ryan's put the Knight of Flowers back into from the dead pile to the discard so he can draw a card. Now, unfortunately, Tamas, as he doesn't have any dead characters, he can't move anyone across to the discard, and because of that, he can't even draw the extra card.
Well,
So,
that's a play gone right
Yeah,
for Ryan.
I think Ryan called that pretty well there with the plot choice. So well done that one, Ryan.
Either that, or he got a Knight of Flowers in hand, which he couldn't play last round
Yeah,
because he was dead, and he really wants to play him out this round.
it would
That's
be
an
nice.
option, right?
Yeah, of course. And
Ah.
it's almost like you've already seen this one.
And I haven't.
I know. Okay, so we've got Knight of Flowers hitting the board there. So you know that board that was nicely cleared earlier from that dead Randall and the dead Knight of Flowers.
Yep.
Yes, he's back.
Yeah. Yvonne's board looks good again now. He got
It does.
3 renowned characters on the board, backed up by Marge
Ooh.
and Renly's Pavilion.
Yeah.
The only thing Ryan needs to get rid of now is that Craven.
Yes.
And we know he got confiscation in the deck.
Yeah.
Because
So
you
I'm
mentioned it
assuming-
earlier from the last game.
So yeah, we'll have to assume that he'd be playing that one out next turn.
Although looking at the state of the board now, we're halfway through this video, and this board state says to me, lots of maths is going to happen. It's not going to be very much fun.
No, it's going to be a lot of. I mean, cheese.
That means you're going to have to be at your most entertaining to keep, the watchers of this video to keep their attention.
I'm sure a lot of people watch this and don't actually listen to the audio.
Yeah, they probably put it on mute.
I would if I was listening to me,
Why?
because I'm generally joined by you. So.
Fair point. Fair point. Tamas has marshalled ranging party and an Ari. An Ari, not
really
an
hard to say.
Ari, like the Americans say.
And an Ari.
They say Ari, but it's Ari. Ari.
Okay.
It's like the whole Osho and Osha.
Oh yeah, that's just silly. Oh, what's gone on ranging party there? Practice blade, I think. I think that was practice blade.
It's difficult to tell from this angle. And
Yeah,
you've already seen it. You should know.
I know, but like, I don't pay that much attention because I'm editing the video when I see it the first time.
Fair enough.
So, military coming in from Brienne again for our first challenge.
Always going to be military. He doesn't care. The board of Tamas is not going to suffer
Yeah.
a military challenge. So that's always a throwaway challenge. There isn't really anything that Tamas can do to hurt him aside from watchers on the wall, which is irrelevant in this case because there's only one ranger. So there's nothing to lose. He's just going to go in with his throwaway military challenge.
Would it not be worth saving Brienne for a challenge she can win, considering she's got renown? Like maybe doing the military with the Arbor Knight to begin with, because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, of course. That is an option.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
But
I think, maybe I might have done that. Maybe I might not have.
So, Ari... Oh, God, math. Okay. What we got? Ari and Shadowtar Mason kneeling to defend the military, and that has been won, and they're just leaving it at that. So that's easy enough. Okay, intrigue with the Arbor Knight. So this is just an intrigue for 1. So the Haunted Forest alone are going to be able to defend this. Unless, of course, Ryan decides to pump them up with Marge. So looks like Tamas is...
Or Renly's Pavilion.
Or Renly's Pavilion, yes. So Tamas has taken the safe option and kneeling Sam too. So he's defending for 4.
Can take the insight.
Well, if he wins, unless Ryan's got a trick he wants to use.
Even if Ryan had the trick, Tamas can do a Howder.
Yes.
So, he got 3 attachments on the board. He can boost by another 3. Sam's already at 4 strength. So if Tamas wants to win it, he's going to win it.
Yeah. So Tamas has won the challenge, takes his insight.
This is what Ryan wanted. He wanted this power challenge where only one person can defend, hence why he didn't use Brienne.
Yeah.
And he can boost Knight of Flowers. He's already on 7 strength in this challenge. He can boost him to 11 with the Pavilion and March.
Okay.
And then you can also reduce the strength of one other person with the Pavilion also. And Tamas can only defend with 1. So this is exactly why he's probably running Knight of Flower 3 times. So he can control. It's effectively making a small board, despite the fact it's a big board.
Yeah. I think Tamas has forgotten about Knight of Flower's ability, so he's just pointing out that Howder can't defend with the ranging party. So, I mean, on the board then, so ranging party is 5 strength plus the practice blade is 6. 2 haunted forests, that's 8. The wall, 9. Howder has a craven that he can kneel, so that can get up to 10. Practice blade can kneel, so that would go to 11.
Dragonglass dagger.
Dragonglass dagger, so that's 12 he can go to. However, the Renner's Pavilion can -1, take him down to 11, and put Night Flowers up to 11.
Correct.
So, yeah, it looks like the most Tamas can do is meet Night of Flowers' strength.
Does Howder's trigger have a limit?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know, does it?
I don't know. I don't have a phone. I can't even check it whilst commentating.
Oh, would you like to borrow my phone?
Nah. I'm going to assume it has some sort of trigger, otherwise it'd be crazy. But then that may be the way it is.
Fine.
So we've got defending with ranging party there. So as predicted, Ryan is minusing the strength of the ranging party using Renner's Pavilion and boosting Night of Flowers. So now Tamas is having to start kneeling the practice blade to increase the strength again.
Presumably then, Knight of Flowers, do you think he's wary of the win by 5 effect? Perhaps superior claim? Because currently the ranging party are defending with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
They're on
Right. Knight of Flowers is definitely on 11.
Craven's not been knelt yet, and the Dragonglass blade hasn't been knelt yet. So yeah, Knight of Flowers on 11, and I think the ranging party's on 9.
10. Ranging party's on 6 for the practice blade. Knelt the practice blade for 7. Haunted Forest 9. Wall 10.
-1 for Renner's Pavilion.
So yeah, 9. You are correct.
I'm always right.
Okay.
You should just like accept that I'm always right. Yeah.
If you say so. So Tamas has knelt a haunted forest.
Yes, because he's losing the challenge anyway, so he's going to boost. Yeah, Howder.
Mm-hmm.
And then he might have kneeled the other one too, because he doesn't need it standing to make sure it's unopposed. So kneeling the other one too, to boost another character.
So that would be using Howder 3 times.
Yeah, so Ryan's winning that challenge. So the crossing goes through. He gets crossing, power claim, and renown on the Knight of Flowers. So we're now on 5-5 for the power totals. And so looking a bit more even, but it is now Tamas' challenges. So we have a power challenge coming in from Howder. So Howder's got that increased strength because of kneeling the Haunted Forest earlier to boost him.
There is no limit on Howder.
Oh, we investigated. There you go. No limit on Howder.
Seems okay.
He's broken. Broken.
I've never heard
restricted list.
The only thing about broken about Howder is his face. The state of that art.
Isn't that what people say about you, darling?
Such a witch.
Oh, I love you, really. It's fine. So, Tamas winning the power challenge and then going in with an intrigue for Amon, which is unopposed, and claiming an Arbor Knight there. So Tamas is looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's a slow round because Matt's power totals are creeping up.
Yeah, indeed. So nothing unopposed, so he does get the 2 from the wall, plus Dom. So it's, again, really nice lead here from Tamas, doing really well. But we did see in the last game that Ryan managed to creep up from, Ryan got an 8 power swing.
Yeah, you can explode with all that power and renown.
Yeah.
That's where the
So-
superior claims if
yeah.
you can get it off.
Yeah,
So
just
now,
need to
of
be
course, he's got
careful.
to try and engineer a situation where he can get all that power, and he needs to confiscate that Craven.
Yes, yeah. I think it's probably safe to presume that he's going to be removing the Craven here.
You might have thought he would have done that last round, but like you say, he
He might have been expecting the Varus's Riddle and wanted
Yeah,
to screw Tamas over, basically.
screwed Tamas over.
What you like doing, right? Screwing people over in games.
Of
Hey,
course.
look! House of the Undying. Let me have all your dead characters, please.
Yeah, well, that's the card,
Here's a card.
but not in this game. It's not,
No,
so it's irrelevant.
sorry. I'll let you commentate on something more relevant then.
Right.
Sweet, you commentate. You're meant to be like talking about, what's Tamas going to play and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know what Tamas is going to play. I don't know what his plots are. I didn't watch the last game. You have an advantage.
This is why we don't let you take the lead in commentary. Okay, so we've got a winter festival from Tamas. So basically, if he can manage to defend all of his challenges and not let through a power, he's going to win this turn because he'll get 2 from festival, 2 from the wall, and 1 for Dom. So Tamas is going for the win here by the looks of it. Ryan's played confiscation though to get rid of that Craven and made Tamas the first player, which means that Tamas can't come back and try and get stuff back off of Ryan basically. So I mean, we presume that Tamas is probably going to pass his challenges this turn because he literally just needs to defend and then he's won.
Yep.
So yeah, it should be just Ryan doing all the math in this round, I'd guess. We've got a dupe of the wall gone down there. And yeah, Tamas just needs to be careful here to make sure he plays out, enough I guess he just needs to play out power icons, doesn't he? He needs to defend that power challenge.
Yeah, there probably is going to be a huge power challenge coming.
Oh, Benjin! No more military for you, Ryan.
What?
Benjin's on the board.
He can still do a military. He'll use the Arbor Knight.
Yeah. But... Oh. Sorry.
It'd be a lot worse if Tamas had the Shadow Tower or Thorin out, because then he would just be getting power for those chump challenges.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he would just accelerate really quickly.
Well, I mean, he literally just needs to spend this power challenge now and he's won. So Ryan really needs to make sure he can get that challenge through. But without winning the military challenge, because we do not want Benjin dying and Tamas getting 2 more power. Because yes, that would put him ridiculously close to winning.
We don't want Benjen dying. So does that mean you're on Team Ryan now?
Well, no. I'm just saying, it's like, an unbiased point of view.
Oh, okay.
Like, from Tamas's side, he wants Benjen to die. From Ryan's side, he's thinking, crap, I need to make sure this little military challenge, my Arbor Knight, goes through and fizzles out and nothing happens, which is what happens. Because he doesn't want Benjen to die and to help Tamas.
Of course. It makes total sense.
Of course. I always make total sense.
Okay.
So, intrigue challenge with Randall for the second one. This is going to be a challenge for 5 strength. But remembering that Ryan can use Marjorie or the Renly's Pavilion to boost Randall if he wanted to restand him. So intrigue challenge coming in. Tamas is definitely going to want to make sure this is thoroughly defended because he's going to want those Haunted Forests standing to help defend that power challenge at the end. So who's going to kneel out? I mean, I guess he can just kneel out all the intrigue icons, can't he?
They can't participate in any power challenges.
Yeah, so it makes sense too. So
And you're going to get insight from Sam if he wins it.
That's true, yeah. So we're going in Sam, Ari, and yeah, going both the stewards there. So that's definitely enough to defend the challenge. Got 4 from Ari, 2 from the stewards. That's 6. 1 from Sam, 7.
4 from Mary.
4 from Ari. Oh, okay.
Well, with the wall.
Right, yeah.
So you've got 6 base strength, plus the wall, that's 10, plus the Haunted Forest, so that's 12.
Okay, that's sorted. Yeah, wins that challenge, draws a card with Sam's insight, and manages to get another wall, because he needs another wall.
So don't think Ryan's running any location destruction in that deck.
Probably doesn't need it. I mean, it's so
It's a rush
powerful.
deck. He just wants to get power.
Yes. Yeah. So this is the fun game where we add up. So Ryan, let's do the math with the boys.
Do we have to?
Well, you can just sit and chill out, you know,
Okay.
Mr. Accountant. So Ryan can get, oh God, here we go. 5 for Night of Flowers, plus 3 from Marge, that's 8. Plus 5 from Brienne, that's 13. Plus 5 from Randall, that's 18. Plus 1 from the Garden Taker, that's Caretaker, that's 19 base strength. Plus we can get 2 each for each power character. So that's 5 characters. So that would be an extra 10. What was my first number?
Sorry, what? I wasn't even listening. I was
Git.
thinking about something else.
Okay. So plus 10 for the amount of characters that are on the board. So that's 28? 9?
What are you talking about?
Something like that.
Ryan's
Plus
strength in the
friendlies.
power challenge.
Yes. Plus Friendly's Pavilion to plus 1 of his character's strength. So he's using that straight away to boost Randall, which restands him. And minus some strength from the ranging party. So Tamas here. Oh my God, I hate math so much.
So yeah, I think Ryan can get 30 strength on the power challenge,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
and Tamas can get 4, 5, 10, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, maybe 24.
24 plus 3.
Then you can kneel some extra shit. So that's 27?
Yeah, is that including the Renly's Pavilion?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
maybe.
Oh crap! Wait a minute. What are we doing here? Okay,
26.
so Tamas doesn't defend, just with Haunted Forests. So Ryan managed to win by lots and lots and lots. Gets Superior Claim for 2. Street of the Sisters gets him 1. Crossing gets him 1. Claim gets him 1. And 3 Renown. So that's an 8 power swing. That's ridiculous.
It's not 8 power swing, but he gained 8 power and took 1 off Tamas. So that's 9 power swing.
Wow. That's crazy. 2 rounds like that and you've won the game.
That's a very valid point. Tamas needs more power icons.
So Tamas taking 2 for Winter Festival, 2 for the Wall, and 1 for Dom. So this is, as you might say, oh no, that's not right. This is a tight game? You say tight when it ends chuff. That's not right, is it? Is that the wrong one?
That's disgusting! What the hell are you saying?
I don't know, what's that point? Never mind. Ignore that last bit, guys. I'm having a blonde. It's late at night.
Jesus Christ. Tamas is on 14 power. If he'd have
It's a
taken that
tight
unopposed,
Oh shit, yeah.
if he'd have taken that unopposed earlier, which he missed at the Tears of Least, then yeah, he wins the game now.
Oh crap.
He's won, but he hasn't won the game. Now, after 2 days of playing, it come down to a fine margin like this. You know, he could have taken that unopposed round 1 or whenever it was, and he would have won. And that goes to the best of, you know, to the 3rd game now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's winning at the moment. He may or may not win, but
I think he's going to struggle now because he'll need to stop that power challenge coming through. Well, any challenge. I mean, you know, Ryan's got 3 renowned characters on the board, plus it's a crossing deck.
Tamas has a lot of options to win. He could play Thorin. He could play the Shadow Tower, which will negate Ryan's first challenge, and he'll get that 15th power. He could Craven Randall. He could milk one of those characters. He could milk Randall. He could play another power icon, which is strong, and Ryan might not play one. Tamas has a lot of options, and he should be pretty confident of, you know, closing this out depending on what he got. Now, he's playing Building Orders as well, which improves the chances of finding that card he needs.
Yeah, Craven at this point on Randall would be amazing. That would really, really help him. Especially as Ryan's played Clash of Kings. So, I mean...
Shadow Tower is easier.
Yeah?
Well, yeah,
'cause
because
he can
he'll
just
go with
defend.
Arbor Knight, he'll win, and then that's the end of the game. Or Thorin. Not Shadow Tower, sorry.
Oh yeah, Thorin.
But Thorin. But Shadow Tower did the same thing because he would then say, "Oh, Vandal can't attack," and then
Yeah.
it just reduces Ryan's options as he goes through the challenge order.
However, I believe at this moment, Tamas is saying that he can't find a Craven, can't find anything particularly useful. So he's taken a Castle Black instead.
Oh
So
man!
it might help, but if we were right in the last round of our calculations, Ryan had won by like 4, I think we worked out. So the Castle Black's only pumped by 2, so it's not going to be enough. So Tamas really needs like a big power icon on the board here so that he can defend that power. Or, you know, maybe even top deck another Craven or a Milk or something. That'd be nice.
Yep.
So drawing his cards there.
Yeah, because of course, if he manages to milk Randall, for example, he can only participate in one challenge, which will be
Yes.
the Intrigue challenge, as it stands. Although Ryan would then use Marge instead.
I was
But
gonna say
either
probably
way, it
someone else.
reduces his power, Ryan's power total by 5.
Yes. Yeah, that's going to
In which
really
case,
help.
Tamas wins the power challenge. So this is a really, really crucial moment.
Yeah, I think the marshalling here is going to be really important. I mean,
The
Ryan's-
marshalling will tell you who wins the game.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Well, Ryan's gone first, but it looks like all he could do is he played a pleasure barge, didn't find anything, just duped Knight of Flowers, and that's it. So I'm guessing Ryan's draw wasn't brilliant. Tamas playing out an Old Forest Hunter. He's going to use his ability to discard an extra copy of the Iron Throne to get a gold. So he's got 6 gold there.
Will he play
So-
Castle Black?
It's not enough though, is it? The 2 strength. So, and if he had a Craven, you'd think that he'd put it out already.
So he needs something more than 4 strength.
Ranging party, maybe? Another ranging party could be good.
That'd be ideal, wouldn't it?
Maybe a couple more attachments if you can, because then you can kneel Howder's ability. Oh,
Oh my.
Corin.
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 That's effectively another 6 strength with the wall out. So
That.
in a power
should
challenge,
do
you'd
it.
think Tamas could win.
Yeah, so long as he keeps all his power icons standing.
Or
Defend for
Or-
renown.
he could defend the military for renown, barring any nightmares or whatever from Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's not daft. He wouldn't. Although it's been a long day, would he? Okay, so Tamas is defending that military challenge with Corin, who has renown. Taking the renown, and that's the game. Ah. Action windows. Okay,
That was incredibly awkward.
that was a little bit awkward.
Oh.
Okay, so Ryan hadn't passed his action windows. So Ryan said, hang on, wait a minute, I've got a nightmares in Corin there. So although Tamas does win that challenge, Corin doesn't get the renown. But that does mean now that Ryan has got enough power strength to beat Tamas,
Yeah, that's
basically.
obviously a strong play by Ryan. Going with the Arbor Knight, hoping Tamas would take the bait.
Yeah,
Neil Corin with the renown, Nightmares Corin, remove that power icon from this future power challenge,
yeah.
and now he got it.
I think that's probably about it, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, he's gonna have more power. I mean, he's gonna get plus 10 strength from the crossing on their base strength.
Yeah.
The Vandal's gonna be 8
I think it's
strength.
the same as last time, isn't
3
it?
and
So
7, 15, 20, 27, 28. Oh, lots of strength.
yeah. So I think we're basically going to have it's around about 30 for the power challenge,
Be
isn't
more
it?
than that, wouldn't it? If Randall's on 8, Brienne and Flowers, that's 10, that's 18, Marge. So yeah, about 32. Whatever.
Don't know where you're getting 8 from for Randall.
Well, he's been boosted by the pavilion,
Oh, okay, plus the
plus the 2
crossing.
from crossing.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So everyone's going in with the power, but Randall restands because of it being crossing. Tamas defending with everything he's got, but same as last time, Tamas couldn't quite make that, even if he kneels all the attachments of Howder's ability. Looks like he's just double checking it all though. Yeah, I think Ryan's
I can get 23, 24. 25, 26.
26.
Yep,
Does that take into account Ren's pavilion?
maybe.
Yeah, so Tamas is around about 26. Ryan's on around about 30. Taking into account all of the abilities that the characters have got.
So does Ryan win?
I believe
win.
so. Yes, Ryan's got the game. Okay. So yeah, so Ryan's won that round. That means that Ryan has won the best 2 out of 3. So there won't be a third round in this top 8 from these 2.
Well done, Ryan.
Well done, Ryan. So Ryan's through to the top 4. The Tamas unopposed.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Tamas.
You won't forget that in a hurry.
No, but you know, it's been a long day. So thanks for listening and watching, guys, and we'll see you in the top 4. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.